Hi, Dale Irvin here, reporting almost live, almost from the floor of the Democratic Convention with a summary of day one. You know, last week when I watched the Republican Convention, I tended to jump around channels when it got boring. And I did the same thing last night, so I may have missed one or three of the more boring speakers. But this is what I took away from day one of the Democratic Convention. The convention opened with the establishment of the platform. Now, last year, the platform included the plank about the right for every individual to reach, and I quote, their God-given potential, end quote. This year, they removed the words God-given. And as soon as they did that, it immediately started to rain in Charlotte. They also removed the plank recognizing Jerusalem as the capital of Israel, although that's the way it's listed in Wikipedia. And if you ask me, dissing God and Wikipedia together, that's not a good way to start a convention. Now, as I looked around the audience, I must say that their goofy hats were even goofier than the ones at the Republican Convention. And the people were bedecked with so many buttons that they could go right from the convention and get jobs waiting tables at TGI Fridays. In one segment, it was very weird when they brought out the late Ted Kennedy to debate Mitt Romney, and he seemed to beat him. But let me just say that if those two were to have another debate today, Romney would win because, well, Kennedy is still deceased. Kathleen Sebelius, the Health and Human Services Secretary, was up next, and she spoke in favor of Obamacare because she's the Health and Human Services Secretary, so it's kind of like protected her job. Rahm Emanuel was the next speaker. He, of course, is our mayor here in Chicago, where we have teachers about to go on strike and nightly shootings in the street. So as a Chicago resident, I was glad he took time out of his busy schedule to give a speech that wasn't even in prime time. But the one thing all of the speakers seem to stress so far is that everything is good. I mean, real good. I don't know what I was thinking when I thought millions of people were out of jobs and the economy was in the dumper, because everything is good. So apparently, I'm the only one who was better off 4 years ago. Deval Patrick is the governor of Massachusetts, and he succeeded Mitt Romney in that position. And when he started to speak, he dumped all over Romney like a pigeon on a statue. And he yelled while he did it. You know, it seems to me that the man may have a few anger issues to work out. Then Julian Castro, the mayor of San Antonio, was introduced by his twin brother, Joaquin, but they looked alike, so I really am not positive which one gave the speech. He too trashed Mitt Romney because, well, he's the target. But another one of the main points that he made, and a lot of other speakers, is the ability to marry whomever you want. Now, this must have been due to the fact that North Carolina, where the convention is being held, recently banned gay marriage. So if you live in North Carolina, you can still marry your cousin, just not your gay cousin. Michelle Obama was the night's closing speaker. She said that when she first met Barack, that his proudest possession was a coffee table he found in the dumpster. Unfortunately, this sounds like the same economic plan we've been in for the last 4 years. But basically, she said, and I'd expect her to, she said that Barack is the best president ever. He's fixed everything. Everything's going to be all right. And she's going to vote for him, so we should too, because it's all good. You know, except for the economy and the unemployment and the housing crisis. Tonight, the convention is on opposite the opening night of the National Football League season, matching the Dallas Cowboys against the New York Giants. This means I'm probably going to be the only one watching the convention. So tune in tomorrow and get a recap of the action. Signing off live from the Democratic Convention, it's me, Dale. See you tomorrow.